Dr. Kessous, good morning. World League for the Right to Happiness and its international jury awarded you the Golden Clover Prize 2019 for your involvement in the right to happiness. Can you introduce yourself in a few words?
With great pleasure. My name is Guila, Clara, Kessous, and I'm an expert in communication, which is more specifically called positive communication. I'm using positive psychology as well as theater skills in order to help people better express themselves. It's together from a social point of view. I've been working a lot with victims of human rights violations. I've been working with survivors of genocide. I've been working with traumatized people, but also with people more corporate. So as a coach, I've been working with CEOs and people who are trying to be better in terms of getting an impact in their communication. I am a UNESCO ambassador, UNESCO Artist for Peace, because I have been using theater skills to help people, especially victims, to better express themselves after trauma.
What does this International Golden Clover Award symbolize for you?
This Golden Clover is a real meaningful support for my action. It's a real honor for me to receive this very special award. I'm feeling very privileged to be among others very remarkable people to transmit the idea of happiness, and this clover will stay in my heart in order to be transmitted to others.
How is your involvement in the right to happiness concretely expressed? Do you have an example?
Yes, indeed. Because I'm working with diverse population, the first that comes to my mind will be helping people who really suffered with some techniques. So as a performer, because I'm using a lot of theatrical skills, I'm working with posture and communication together with voices exercise, self-affirmation exercise, and I slowly see people getting transformed into better them, if I say so. They get more and more confidence in themselves and trust in the others. So it's very beautiful to see how this concrete way to happiness is working. And a second population that I'm working with as a coach is also corporate. And what is fascinating is that I'm using the same exercises from the theatrical background together with those two populations. And when you're working with a CEO who is so into his or her bubble, all about expertise and completely disconnected with the body, when you're doing some theatrical exercises and try to reconnect both brain and body, suddenly something happens and the person realizes how easier is communication, and this is also a path to happiness.
Happiness is contagious. What recommendations would you like to make to your fellow citizens and loved ones to better exercise their right to happiness?
Some recommendation I can give would be try to better observe, try to be more silent, try not to talk first but listen. And basically, I like this expression, try to be interested before being interesting. So always try to focus on the others, observe more, listen more, stay silent, and then enjoy this moment of sharing when you're talking to the other.